Hey guys, ZenRyder here. Join me for a scenic Houston Bayou loop connecting White Oak and the Buffalo Bayou. Get some early shots here going up in the drone just to take a view of the skyline of Houston there, looking across the bayou. And as you can see, it's an early morning. It was pretty brisk out, but it was beautiful.
Ride, we got Dan, Phil, Webb, and Alex. The one who showed up today, so here we go off our ride. Okay, guys.
As we head out, I'm on the Sherman. I've got 3 S18s following along, and also Alex on a Super 73. We're all bundled up because it's a brisk low 40s out there, except for Alex on that 73 on that e-bike. Crazy, he's wearing short sleeves, and I'm telling you, it was seriously cold, especially when you're doing 20-30 miles an hour. So we started out from Stewart Park, and then we had to cross over Taylor Street so we could get from the Greenway Bayou, White Oak Greenway Bayou, over to the just White Oak Bayou. And it's weird, but these paths don't connect, and unless you're willing to swim across that bayou, there's not too many ways to get across. So coming across Taylor Street here, we then drop down and get onto the paved bayou there. So we started out with this in mind, that it was a little tricky to get over there, but it worked out. Now we start cruising as we get onto these smooth paved bike trails that go on for miles and miles, and they go underneath the highways. And, it's an awesome ride because you can really get moving, you can cruise at a nice clip, you got the birds and the waterways. It's just a great time to be out on EUC. We've been on this bayou before, and we've got some other recordings. It comes all the way up here. It goes on for about 12 miles. But we're going to take an exit off of here now, and as we cruise through the streets so that we can get around and come around through the streets and hook up to Buffalo Bayou. But at this point here, we're still cruising along, and it's just a really nice ride and a beautiful morning while we're out here. So you can see from the map, we just crossed the 10 right there, and then as we come around the Memorial Loop and the Glades, then we go through Blossom all the way through town, and then we head south going by the Crestwood Park, and then we go up and over this pedestrian bridge, which that's the Cleveland Park, and then we go up and over this pedestrian bridge up and over Memorial Drive. And then it turns into the Jackson Hill Bridge if you want to go across the bayou, but we just take this thing across. That's Memorial Hill Drive. Looks like they put some locks on the thing, trying to make it like it's that bridge in Paris, but not quite the same. But then we stayed on this side of the bayou so that we're staying on the north side. We don't have to cross back over again as we come around this whole loop. So now that we're on the bike path, and we're gonna speed it up a little bit here. As you see, not really going that fast on the bike path, and we're cautious of pedestrians, but just kind of speeds up the ride a little bit. And you get to be in the trees on part of it. sure this is going to look a lot different in the summertime than it does in the winter. It'll be a lot nicer out since we were definitely cold, but it was a bright and sunny day at the very least. I like this area coming up ahead. It's kind of where you come around the skate park. You can see Houston in the distance across the bayou. We stopped and took some photos there and then moved on. Whole family hanging out. And then we go onto the parts of the bayou that have all the highways that are crisscrossing and coming together there. And you literally see as you go under the 45 and the 10 and what else? I guess those are the big roads, but you've got all types of on-ramps and off-ramps. And you can see as the roads just intertwine over your head. It's a neat feeling. You know, the cars overhead are doing 80, 90 miles an hour, worrying about getting off and on or passing, and we're just down here below on a leisurely ride, cruising the bike paths and enjoying the scenery. So you're just separated by a few feet of concrete, but you're having a very, very different experience. As we come out from the last of the bridges, it kind of opens up and see the University of Houston there, and there's a big long straight bike path, and that's where if you open it up you can definitely get going. That's where we hit our top speed there, but it's then the last little stretch as we head back to the car. So head back to the park, and a bunch of guys did last riding around, and if you've got a few hours for a ride like this, it's definitely, this is kind of a great standard loop as far as where to park and go for the White Oak all the way down to Buffalo Bayou. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming along. Please like and subscribe. Take care, guys. Bye.